What's going on, Nerfers and Nerf Nation? Warhawk here, and welcome to Nerf Talk. I'm coming to you from our awesome Nerf Talk Nerf Room. And if you've seen our collection video, you will notice that there are quite a few doubles hanging up on the wall. Well, there's a reason for that. We actually do some battles where the scenario is dual wielding. So in this video, I'm going to show you my personal top 10 dual wields. Enjoy the video. Starting off at number 10, the Alpha Strike Fang. Now I know what you could be thinking, this wouldn't be a first choice pick for a lot of nerfers out there to dual wield, but don't let this little guy fool you. This 4-shot blaster shoots its darts at an average of 59 to 60 feet per second, and it's actually the cool little T-pull prime on the back that makes this blaster really easy to dual wield. And that's why the Alpha Strike Fang is number 10 on the list. At number 9, the Doomlands Negotiator. Now this 8-shot blaster is really cool to dual wield because it has a hammer prime. So when you're dual wielding this blaster, it's very easy to prime and fire. Now it does shoot its darts a little slower than average, and it shoots around 59 to 62 feet per second. But in a dual wield situation, when you have a blaster that's easy to prime, that you don't actually need two hands to prime it, it comes very handy. So at number 9, the Doomlands Negotiator. Sitting at number 8, the Mega Bulldog. Now this cool little blaster is very easy to dual wield, and it has a cool little trick up its sleeve. It can convert itself from a grenade style launching kind of blaster to, a single-handed kind of style blaster. And what's cool about this thing when you dual wield it is its prime on the back. It's very easy to hook your finger in there and pull it back to prime. So when you're kind of in a scenario where it's just mega blasters and you need to dual wield, I would definitely choose the Bulldog because it's very easy to prime and it's very accurate. It shoots mega AccuStrike darts, and it shoots them at around 64 to 70 feet per second. So the Mega Bulldog, an awesome blaster to dual wield. And at number 7, the Alpha Strike Hammerstorm. Now, this is actually one of my personal favorite blasters overall, and I think it's just because of the look of it and also because it is a hammer prime. I love hammer primes due to the fact because they are so easy to dual wield. The Hammerstorm comes with the option of adding a barrel attachment to the front. It's got tack rails on the top and bottom, and it shoots its darts at around 63 to 66 feet per second. So, a little under average, but this thing when it comes to dual wielding is such a blast. I love the Hammerstorm, but it sits at number 7 on the list just because of its 8-shot barrel and its slow FPS. And number 6, the Elite Destructor. Now, once again, not a top choice for nerfers out there to dual wield, but one of my favorite ones to dual wield because the accuracy on this blaster is amazing. Now, of course, priming it isn't the easiest, but it does have a belt prime, which basically is you would put the prime up against your hip, prime it, and you're ready to fire. Now, another thing I love about the Destructor is it shoots its darts at about 71 to 73 feet per second, which is a little over average for elite blasters. So the Destructor, number 6. Number 5, the Modulus Regulator. Of course, with all the attachments on this blaster, it would be hard to dual wield, but you take the attachments off and you have an awesome dual wielding blaster. The Regulator shoots its darts at 70 to 72 feet per second, and it's got a cool trick up its sleeve. Now, being motorized, it is battery operated, but the cool trick about this blaster is that it can go a single shot, a 3-shot burst, or go full auto. Now, of course, the regulator is a bit big and it does weigh a little bit, so dual wielding it will take a little bit of stamina. But if you're able to, having this blaster dual wielding is unbelievable. She just opens up and whoever and whatever you're shooting at, you're probably going to hit it. In at number 4, the Elite Raven or Raven Fire. Now this is a Nerf Talk favorite blaster, and especially when you are dual wielding it. Now, you know, the Raven shoots a little under par at 66 to 68 feet per second, but what's amazing about the Raven or Raven Fire is the weight of this blaster is incredibly light, and it is motorized. So being motorized, it does take batteries, and this blaster is semi-auto, but it is so light in the hands that dual wielding this is just so easy. But it comes in at number 4 because it is a little under par for the feet per second, but it is one of the Nerf Talk favorites. And rounding off the top 3, here they are, Nerf fans, the Nerf Elite Strifes. Now the Strifes are arguably one of the best Nerf blasters out there. They shoot their darts at an average of 70 to 72 feet per second. They are motorized and they are semi-auto. They are super light, being pistol style kind of blasters. They just are awesome. Unfortunately, because they are battery operated and just they are strifes, I find myself shooting my darts like so much with these blasters that my batteries are just being drained like constantly. But I mean, they're strifes. They're awesome blasters. They are arguably, like I said, one of the best elite blasters out there. And that's why they hit number 3 on the top 10. Number 2, let's talk about firepower, Nerf fans. The Nerf Elite Hyperfire. Now, when you talk about fast firing and firing a lot of darts very quickly, you are going to talk about the Hyperfire. The Hyperfire shoots its darts at an average of 72 to 74 feet per second. This blaster is motorized and it is fully auto. Now, the cool thing about the Hyperfire, they say this blaster can shoot 1 to 5 darts a second. That's incredibly fast. But the Hyperfire does have a lot of weight to it. It's awesome to dual wield because, I mean, when you see these blasters pointed at you, you're going to get hit by darts. But because of its weight, it hits number 2 on the list. And number 1, the Doomlands Decimator. And yes, I said it, Nerf fans, the Doomlands Decimator. I really like this blaster because it is so easy to dual wield. It is a motorized blaster and it is semi-auto that shoots its darts at an average of 71 to 73 feet per second. Another thing I really like about the Decimator is that it is super light and the stock on the back is really thin, and it's actually the same length as my wrist to my elbow. So when I hip fire this blaster, it sits really comfortable in my arms and in my hand. Another thing I really like is where you put your finger in that finger hole there. I know it's really small, but I like that because I like resting my finger on the trigger, and that kind of forces you to do that. So yes, Nerf fans, this is my favorite blaster to dual wield, and I know some of you might disagree, but to me, it's my favorite. So there we have it, everybody, my personal top 10 dual wields. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I know some of you Nerfers out there might be going, you know what, sometimes you just gotta go big. So please like our comment, and as always, keep on Nerfing.